and welcome to Club 5, Episode 8 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're away to Everton and at home to Nottingham Forest in our first two Premier League games of the season. So let's get straight into it, and I'll show you the team to face Everton in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Everton, and it is Silvera in goal, back four of Aït-Nouri, Darling, Mosquera and Teze. It's a midfield four of Aronson, João Gomez, Gore and Nyangbo, and then it's Kalajic and Silva up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to pile the pressure on the opposition and tell the lads they've got nothing to lose. I think that's probably fair enough, given that we're newly promoted and we're away from home. So we'll go out into the tunnel. Is the first goal all important? We're in for a close match, so the first goal will be more important. Do you believe your team can produce? We're in a good place. Now we have to go out there and get the job done. Am I confident your preparations will lead to a good start? Been working hard, and if the players can carry that focus and determination into the match, we should do well. So let's get out there and see if they can. And as always, we'll give it 10 minutes before we react to anything, unless anything drastic happens. Trafford with the goal kick. He's given the ball away though. Fabio Silva to Gore into Nyangbo. Lovely cross for Gomez, and Trafford with the save concedes the corner. So we're able to attack it from the corner. Aït-Nouri with a left-footed in swinger, headed away. Teze to Aït-Nouri to Gore. Aït-Nouri to Nyangbo. Gore to Teze, who gets past his man, pulls it back for Nyangbo, into Gore, gets away, finds Aronson. Trafford with the save, and Everton clear, and the highlight comes to an end. Really good spell of pressure in the opening few minutes, and we're on the attack again. Aït-Nouri to Aronson, who gives it back to him, finds Darling, into Gore, round the corner for João Gomez, plays it to the right for Teze into the area. Teze's cross, and Fabio Silva gets his first goal of the season and puts us into the lead. It is Everton 0, Wolves 1. So great start, 15 minutes in. We're up to second in the embryonic table. Santella's with the free kick into the area, which is cleared briefly. Lindstrom, Santella's, and Silvera with the save prevents the equaliser for Everton, but at the expense of a corner. Santella's with the outswinger, and it's punched clear. Anana picks it up, drives forward. Can we prevent the cross? We can. It's played back to Patterson, and the highlight comes to an end. And we're approaching the half hour. And it's Lindstrom plays it forward to Beto for Everton. Beto infield to Anana, forward to Lindstrom. His shot is a weak one, straight at Silvera. And the highlight comes to an end. So the half hour mark has been reached. The 1-goal lead is still intact, and deservedly so as well. We are much the better team. Lindstrom's cross though, and the header from Querfeld has given Everton an equaliser. It is Everton 1, Wolves 1. So we're going to need to encourage the boys. 1-1 is not exactly a disaster away from home on the opening day. And that is the half-time score. We've been better than them. Keep going, we can win this, I'm going to say. And let's get Jordan Teze off for Thiago Santos. And Daniel Gore for Jean-Ric Bellegarde. Okay, let's get the second half underway. Let's encourage again. And let's see if we can manage to put ourselves back in front. Severo with the goal kick, plays it out to the left for Aït-Nouri. His ball into midfield. Silva dispossessed. Lindstrom comes away with it and shoots just wide. So coming up to 55 minutes gone. And it's still 1-1. Kalajic having a poor game up front. So we'll get him off. And we'll bring on Yakubu. As Fabio Silva heads the ball just over the crossbar. I'm also going to take off Aït-Nouri at left back. And we'll bring on Japhet Tanganga. And Aronson as well. And we'll bring... In fact, Aronson can stay on for now. As Everton get it clear, but we've won it back. Nyangbo to Silva, Darling to Aronson. Aronson gets away from his man, gets the cross in. It's cleared. And the highlight comes to an end. I'm going to take Nyangbo off on the right hand side. And we'll bring on... Let's put Adam Wharton out there. For the remaining few minutes. Thiago Santos gives the ball away. Elmas for Everton to Querfeld. Back to his keeper Trafford, who plays it out to Branthwaite. It's being closed down but not quickly enough for my liking. Finds Rocker. Played forward to McNeil, who's got it down and shoots wide. Let's go attacking. Let's demand more and see if we can nick a late winner. Silva with the flick on, only finds Centellas. Back to Trafford, who's being closed down but finds Branthwaite. Finds Centellas. Down the line for McNeil. Infield to Grujic. Grujic plays it into Beto. And Everton on the attack now. Beto back to Emerson Royale. And the header from McNeil is just wide. The 5 minutes, in fact it's 8 minutes of stoppage time, my apologies. But that is now up and we have got a draw out of that opening game. It is Everton 1, Wolves 1 at full time. And I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a home game in the Premier League against Nottingham Forest. Team for this one, Silvera in goal, back four of Aït-Nouri, Darling, Mosquera and Teze. Midfield four is Zandona, João Gomez, Gore and Aronson, and it's Kalajic and Silva up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is recommending it's important we make full use of home advantage, go out there and get a result. I am going to agree with him this time. So let's get out into the tunnel. Preparation's everything. You may feel you know what to expect from Nottingham Forest. Can you see them employing any tactical surprises? Well, they've always got the potential to do so. What's the mood in the dressing room like? We're in good spirits, generally in a great place. What sort of edge are you looking for in a match between two teams who are very close in styles? Be a battle and it'll come down to who adjusts to small things the best. So let's get out there and see if we can do that. And if we can take 4 points from these opening two games, I think that would be a reasonable return from the from those fixtures. Nottingham Forest currently topping the Premier League, so this would be a decent result if we could beat them. 20 minutes in and absolutely nothing's happened. So let's wait because we've got a highlight. Emerson plays it back to Soyuncu, into Endo, finds Hudson-Odoi. Soyuncu to Emerson, finds Silva. Soyuncu to Gabbia, finds Williams on the right, back to Gabbia. So we're pushing Forest back, and they've gone back to Odysseus in goal. He's been closed down and has kicked long and given the ball away. Fabio Silva to Teze. Reverse pass to Aronson on the right. Past his man. Can he get the cross in? Yes, he can. And the header is just wide from Zandona. Big chance wasted. But it is the opening chance of the match, really. We've got a free kick now, though. Zandona's ball in. Headed away. And Aronson plays it back. And Harry Darling picks up the loose ball. Mosquera to João Gomez. He runs forward with it. Plays it out to the right for Aronson. Gore. Crossfield ball, picks out Zandona. He's given it away but then wins it back himself. João Gomez turns and shoots and beats the keeper. It is Wolves 1, Nottingham Forest 0. We've played 31 minutes. So we have the lead. And that lifts us into 4th place in the standings at the moment, which is a terrific place to be, even though it's very early in the season. And it is a Wolves highlight again. Teze with the throw in to Fabio Silva. Teze to Gore into João Gomez. Ball out to the left for Zandona. He's got it down. He's crossed it. And Vlachodimos makes the save. So we'll have a corner, but there won't be time to take it, because that's the half-time whistle. We deserve our 1-0 lead. So let's go into the dressing room and drop some praise. Doing well. Can definitely find another gear, though. And let's take Nilton Zandona off and bring on Anderson Nyangbo. And then I'll swap him and Aronson around. And that will do for now. Just the one change. Let's encourage. That hasn't gone down that well. So maybe a different shout next time. As it's another Wolves highlight. João Gomez, loose ball to Teze is intercepted. Hudson-Odoi comes forward with it. And Forest are in here, but they've squandered the chance. And it remains 1-0 to Wolves. So an hour in, Wolves have had only one shot on target so far. And, Forest have had only one shot on target so far. We have had vastly the better of the game. And now we need to make a couple of subs. So, João Gomez for Adam Wharton. In fact, we probably need to make all four. Aronson for Yakubu. Silva for Santos. So we'll have to swap Yakubu and Santos around. And Gore for Bellegarde. So all four changes made. We've used all 5 subs. Santos for Yakubu, and then Santos for Nyangbo. That'll do. We'll confirm those changes. We've got a little over 10 minutes to go. Still leading by just the 1-0. And with 5 minutes to go, we'll go attacking. And let's see if we can just see the game out. We're into 4 added minutes. Darling into Wharton, finds Aitnori. Kalajic to Belagord, finds Aziz. Wharton plays it through for Kalajic, and he's overhit that, and Odysseus comes out and claims. 3 minutes of stoppage time left, and Mitrovic finds Dando for Forest. Elba cuts it back, and Mitrovic breaks our hearts with a late equaliser. Demand more. We've got 2 minutes or thereabouts. And now we've picked up an injury, so we're down to 10 men for the last minute or so. And we will have to settle for a point. Finishes Wolves 1, Nottingham Forest 1. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the first look at the league table then. And as you can see, we are 14th in the table with 2 draws from our opening 2 games. That late goal dropping us from the Champions League spots to the bottom half. So let's have a look now at when we're going to come back. And I think I'm going to bring you back for the home game against West Ham and the trip to Old Trafford to play Manchester United. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.